What's up, football fans? Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest events in the world of sports. Today's topic is the Ballon d'Or, the most coveted award in the world of football. It's the trophy that all players dream of lifting. It's the peak of any player's career, the ultimate recognition of their talent, skill, and grit on the field. Every dribble, every goal, every save, it all counts to get there. It's like getting your own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but for football. A milestone that forever etches the player's name in the history of the sport. The Ballon d'Or goes to the best player in the world, chosen by a group of veterans, journalists, coaches, and national team captains. They analyze every detail, every performance. It's that moment of total anticipation where the whole world stops to see who will take home the trophy. The tension is palpable and the emotion is indescribable. But like any good competition, the Ballon d'Or also has its controversies. Controversial decisions, heated debates, and lots of discussion. And this year's edition, my friends, was no different. Opinions were divided, and social media went crazy. Get ready because we're diving headfirst into this whole shebang. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the next videos. In 2023, all of Brazil stopped to watch the art of football played by the golden boy, Vinícius Jr. The Real Madrid striker put on a show with his speed, dazzling dribbling skills, and decisive goals. Vini Jr. was the man in Real Madrid's UEFA Champions League victory. He scored the winning goal against Liverpool, silencing the critics and writing his name in the history of the club. His stellar performances made him one of the favorites for the Ballon d'Or. After all, the guy was a Champions League winner and was on fire for real. But to everyone's surprise, Vini Jr. didn't win the award. And that, my friend, is where the trouble began. No one, not even the harshest critic, can deny Vini Jr.'s incredible talent. He's a phenomenon on the field, a true prodigy of modern football. The kid is different, one of those who can change the game in the blink of an eye. Speed, scary. Dribbling, humiliating. Finishing, clinical. He has the ability to turn the tide of a game with a single play. In the 2022-2023 season, Vini Jr. took a giant leap in his career. He not only evolved technically but also mentally, showing maturity in crucial moments. He became a more complete, more decisive, more experienced player. His presence on the field was felt by everyone, opponents and teammates alike. Playing for Real Madrid, he was putting on a show, establishing himself as one of the best in the world. The numbers said it all. He was a chance-creating machine. Goals, assists, dribbles, key passes. He did it all, always with mastery. Vini Jr. was everywhere. His energy and passion for the game were contagious. He was the terror of defenders and the hope of the Real Madrid fans. Every time he got on the ball, the expectation was for something magical. But, to the sadness of the fans, the numbers were not enough to guarantee him the Ballon d'Or. Even with all his talent, the highest recognition still eluded him. And the question on everyone's mind was, what more did the kid have to do? Will we ever see Vini Jr. lift the most coveted trophy in football? The Ballon d'Or is an individual award, okay, but football is a team sport, and therein lies the dilemma. How do you evaluate individual performance within a team sport? How do you compare a defender to a striker? The truth is there's no magic, no secret formula, no voodoo, nothing that defines the best player in the world. Choosing the best player is, ultimately, a matter of opinion. Each juror has their own criteria, and that's where things get messy. Subjectivity opens the door to controversy, to disagreement, to that feeling that justice hasn't been served. The criteria for choosing the Ballon d'Or winner are often vague, you know? Like, what does best individual performance even mean? What does it mean to have the biggest impact on world football? The lack of specifics opens up a whole range of interpretations. And in football, as we know, emotions run high. Preference for a team, a country, or a style of play can end up influencing the decision. In Vini Jr.'s case, a lot of people say he was hard done by this lack of clarity. After all, the guy won the Champions League, scored the winning goal, and played amazingly all year, so why on earth didn't he win? The Ballon d'Or is a media event that generates a ton of money with sponsorships, broadcasting rights, merchandising, the whole 9 yards. It's a spectacle that goes beyond the 4 lines of the pitch, and, like in any good business, marketing and the pursuit of profit can call the shots. Strategies are meticulously planned to maximize financial returns. Some conspiracy theories, and football loves those, right? argue that the Ballon d'Or decision doesn't just take into account what happens on the pitch, but also what happens off it. The influence of sponsors and the popularity of players are factors that many believe weigh heavily on the decision. Players from countries with larger consumer markets, with more media appeal and million-dollar advertising contracts, would have a better chance of winning the award. Global visibility and commercial impact are crucial. Of course, there's no way to prove anything. The decisions are always shrouded in mystery. But the feeling that the Ballon d'Or can be decided by off-field factors is like a ghost that haunts the award. The doubt persists, fueling heated debates. And so, the Ballon d'Or remains one of the most coveted and controversial awards in the world of football. Another long-standing criticism of the Ballon d'Or is the alleged preference for European players. Throughout history, the award has mostly stayed in the hands of the stars from the old continent, with a few exceptions, like Pelé, Maradona, and Messi. This huge difference fuels the idea that there is a certain bias against players from other continents, especially South America. It seems like a South American player has to be way above average to break through the bubble of European favoritism. Could it be that Vini Jr., a natural-born Brazilian talent, hit this invisible wall? The fact that Vini Jr. didn't win the Ballon d'Or caused quite a stir worldwide. On social media, people went after the organizers, questioning the criteria and defending the Brazilian's talent. Several sports stars came to Vini Jr.'s defense. Ronaldo Nazario, for example, said that the kid had been robbed and deserved the award. Neymar Jr. also chimed in, saying that Vini Jr. was the best in the world right now. The controversy made it to the pages of sports newspapers around the world, with heated debates on TV and radio. While some criticized Vini Jr.'s absence from the podium, others defended the Ballon d'Or organizers' choice. Their arguments? The player was still very young, needed to show more consistency over the years, and hadn't had the same impact as other contenders. No one can deny that Vini Jr. still has a lot to offer. He's a young player with a bright future, but still needs to mature and evolve in some aspects. But were youth and lack of experience reason enough to overlook a season as spectacular as his? The Ballon d'Or is, above all, recognition. Recognition of talent, dedication, and love for the game. And Vini Jr., without a doubt, represents all of that. He is a player who enchants with his skill, who inspires with his determination, and who excites with his passion for football. He is an example for children, an idol for young people, and a source of pride for Brazil. Not winning the Ballon d'Or doesn't diminish his shine, doesn't lessen his talent, and doesn't tarnish Vini Jr.'s story. But the question remains, did the Ballon d'Or do justice to Vini Jr.'s magical football? So, what do you think about this whole controversy? Do you think Vini Jr. was robbed of the Ballon d'Or, or do you agree with the organization's choice? Leave your opinion in the comments. This is football. Passion, debate, emotion. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button to support our content, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.